Hello, welcome back to Miss Bell's classroom. Today we are going to be doing a hands-on activity to review our 2D and 3D shapes. So our toothpicks today are going to represent the edges on the shapes, and the marshmallows are going to represent the vertices on the shapes. So everyone at your table should have some marshmallows and some toothpicks. So I want to make sure that you're sharing them with your table members and you're following along as I'm going through the directions to make each shape. Okay, so raise your hand if you are ready to begin. Good, I'm excited. So the first shape that we're going to make is a triangle. So I would like you to take out 1, 2, 3 marshmallows. So I already have mine. And 3 toothpicks. So 1, 2, 3. And what you're going to do is you're going to use the toothpicks to make a triangle. And you'll also use the marshmallows. So the marshmallows represent the vertices and the toothpicks represent the edges. So how many edges do you see? Yes. Yes, there is 1, 2, 3. And how many vertices? Yes. 1, 2, 3. So a triangle has 3 edges and 3 vertices. Okay, the next shape we're going to make is a square. So I want you to take out 4 marshmallows and 4 toothpicks. So you're going to use your toothpicks again. Be careful with them, don't poke yourself. Alright, so this should be what your square looks like. Does everyone have that? Who can tell me how many vertices there are? Yes. Yes, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many edges are there? Yes. Yes, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 edges. Very good. So this is a square. The next shape we're going to make is a rhombus. So once again, I would like you to take out 4 marshmallows. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 toothpicks. 2, 3, 4. And then your rhombus is going to look kind of like a diamond. So you're going to kind of want to angle your toothpicks. And with the rhombus, you want to make sure that all your sides are the same size, all your edges. So kind of explore with that. It's going to look like a diamond. So it's kind of almost like if you had a square and you kind of push in 2 of your vertices. So it should look like a diamond. All of the sizes of the edges are the same. And you should have 1, 2, 3, 4 edges and 4 vertices for your rhombus. Does everyone's look like this? Good. Okay, the next shape we're going to make is a pentagon. Who remembers how many sides a pentagon has? Yes. Yes, there is 5. So how many toothpicks do you think you're going to need if there's 5 sides? Yes. Yes, you will need 5 toothpicks and 5 marshmallows for the vertices. So go ahead and take 5 toothpicks. So here's 5. 5 marshmallows. for this one, I would like you to kind of make your toothpicks out before you do your marshmallows. So a pentagon sometimes can look like a house. So go ahead and kind of make a house shape. And then you can do your marshmallows for your vertices. So I'm going to kind of angle those. And then I'm going to kind of angle these ones in. Just a little bit. And then I'm going to want a straight line at the bottom. Is my pentagon. How many sides does a pentagon have? Yes. 5. How many vertices does a pentagon have? Yes. 5. Very good. Okay. Right. The next shape we're going to make is a hexagon. So, raise your hand if you remember how many sides a hexagon has. Yes. It's not 7, but you're very close. How many sides does a hexagon have? Yes. Yes, it is 6. So go ahead and grab 6 toothpicks and 6 marshmallows for your edges and vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. And once again, I'm gonna make my hexagon on the table before I put my marshmallows in. So I know that I made my shape. Then I'm gonna use my marshmallows as my vertices or my corners. And it's okay if you don't get it perfect the first time, because you can always kind of move your toothpicks and marshmallows once you've put them in. Alright, so now I have my hexagon. And you should have 6 sides and 6 vertices for your hexagon. So everyone make sure that you have that. And if you do, give me a thumbs up so I know that everyone is good with their hexagon. Awesome. Alright, the next shape that we're going to do is an octagon. So raise your hand if you've ever heard of an octagon. Okay, how many sides does an octagon have? It's not 7. I'll give you a clue. It looks like a stop sign. Does anyone know how many sides a stop sign has? Yes. Yes, it is 8. So, you're going to need 8 toothpicks and 8 marshmallows. So go ahead and grab your materials. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then once again, make your shape on your desk before you start to build with the marshmallows. So use your toothpicks and make your shape. Alright, so once you've made your shape, you can go ahead and start putting your toothpicks together with the marshmallows. and it probably won't be perfect to start, so you'll have to kind of move it around. And this one will be a little bit trickier because there's more sides. But it doesn't have to be perfect, because technically any shape with 8 sides is an octagon. It doesn't matter what it looks like, as long as it has 8 sides, it's an octagon. Right, so kind of going to move mine around a little bit to make sure that it looks like the best octagon I can. So here's my octagon, and you should have 8 sides. Thumbs up, does everyone have 8 sides? Awesome. And does everyone have 8 vertices? Great. Okay, so now that we made our octagon, we are going to make a rectangle next. So the rectangle, what we're going to do is, I would like you to take out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 toothpicks and 6 marshmallows. And this one is kind of a rule breaker. What you're gonna do is you're gonna have 2 toothpicks for your longer edge of your shape, and then you'll use marshmallows to put those together, but those don't represent a vertice. It's just going to kind of help us know what a rectangle looks like. So when you do your long edge like this, this marshmallow does not mean it's a vertice. It's just helping us put the toothpick together as one long toothpick. Okay, so now that we have our rectangle, how many sides? And remember that these long sides are 1 put together. Yes. Yes, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many vertices? So we're not counting these middle ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 vertices. Okay, so now that we made some 2D shapes, we're gonna go and try to make some 3D shapes. Okay, so remember that 3D shapes have dimension. So what I'm gonna have you do right now is grab 12 toothpicks and 8 marshmallows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 8 marshmallows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you are going to, what we're going to do is we're going to make a cube. So the first step I want you to do is, we know that cubes have what type of shape on them? Yes, they have squares. So I would like you to make a square for your first step. So you're going to need 4 toothpicks and 4 marshmallows, and just make a square. Great. So this will be kind of like the bottom of your cube. Then what you're going to do is you're going to get your toothpicks and kind of stick 4 going up like that. and then you'll put your marshmallows. And then you can grab your toothpicks, stick them through. Again. And again. And again. Alright, so you should have your cube now. And it might be kind of wobbly, but that's okay. So how many edges did we use, or how many toothpicks did we use to make a cube? Yes. Yes, we did 12. And how many vertices? Yes, we did 8. Very good. Okay, so we have a few more we're going to make. The next one that we're going to make is a pyramid. So I would like you to take out 1, 2, and this will be a pyramid with a square at the bottom. So take out 4 for your square, and then 4 more to kind of make the tip. So once again, and then take 5 marshmallows. And once again, I would like you to make your square on your desk using your marshmallows. So once you have your square, then what you're going to do is put a toothpick in the marshmallow and stick it into one of the vertices. Then again, and do the other 2 corners. And the other 2 corners. So here is your pyramid. And how many vertices did we use for a pyramid? Yes. So we used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how many edges do we have? 8. Very good. Okay, we're going to do one more shape. And the next shape that we're going to do is a rectangular prism. So just like we did for the rectangle, you're going to make a rectangle on the bottom using 2 toothpicks as a long edge. So just make what your rectangle will look like right now with your toothpicks. You should have a total of 6 for your rectangle. And then 4 vertices, and you'll use 2 in the middle to connect those long pieces. And this one can get kind of wobbly, so make sure that you really stick your toothpicks into the marshmallows. Okay, so once you have your rectangle, what you're going to do is grab 4 more toothpicks, and you're going to stick them up just like we did with the cube. And then grab some more toothpicks. I'm gonna need 6 more. Grab 4 more for these vertices. And then before I do one of the long edges, I'm going to attach my 2 toothpicks. one. And remember that these don't count as vertices, just there to attach. Right, so here is my rectangular prism. And how many toothpicks did we use, or edges do we have here? Remember that this is one long edge. Yes. Yes, there are 12. And how many vertices? And remember, these middle ones are not vertices. Yes, 8. Very good. So, very nice job today making shapes. Alright, so thank you so much for giving your best effort and working very hard on your projects today. I hope that you learned a lot and maybe even took a little nap. Good night.